Of course you're going to love how easily this flows for you now. As you listen, feel yourself settling deeper into the realization that everything that happens around you is just that, around you, not within you. So just imagine, with each gentle breath, every passing thought, every moment you spend being who you are, that the opinions of others come and go, just like clouds in the sky. The sky is unchanging, ever present, expansive and free. And just as the sky lets the clouds float by, you too, easily and effortlessly, let go of any judgments or criticisms. Feel how simple it is for you to remember your worth, the deep, unwavering core of who you are. Like roots of a mighty tree, deeply planted in the earth. No matter what the winds of judgment may bring, you're unshakable, standing firm in your own sense of self. And isn't it amazing how you've always known, at some level, like a deep inner compass guiding you back to your centre, back to your truth, that you're more than enough. You might even start to notice how, over time, the judgments of others, they feel less and less significant, like distant sounds you can choose to not pay attention to. Because your self-worth is not dependent on their opinions, nor should it ever be. After all, your worth is not for sale, and it never was. It's always been yours, just like the air you breathe, freely flowing, effortlessly, a part of you at all times. And as you begin to notice this, feel how your love for yourself begins to grow, expand, like the warmth of the sun embracing you from within. Love isn't something that needs to be earned or proven. No, love is already yours, and it always has been. It's the unconditional energy that flows from within you, beyond measure, effortlessly. It simply is. Your love for yourself and for the world, it's limitless, boundless. You can love without conditions, and you can forgive without hesitation. And then notice how easy it is for you to accept yourself fully, exactly as you are, right now. Because there's no need for perfection, because you're already complete. So imagine this acceptance as a warm blanket, comforting and soft, wrapping around you in the moments when you need it most. And with every thought, you feel yourself more and more at peace with who you are, knowing no matter the circumstances, your worth never changes. It's like a diamond unaffected by time or circumstances, always brilliant, always valuable, always shining. And as you breathe deeply, remember, all your experiences, all your growth, they've led you to this moment. You've been refining yourself, shaping yourself, becoming even more of who you truly are. So let all of those past judgments fade away into the past, leaving only the present moment, where you know without hesitation that you're exactly who you need to be. This moment, right now, it's yours. And everything else, every story, every opinion, simply fades into the background, leaving the truth of your being at the forefront. Now imagine every time you face a judgment or criticism from others, you just smile to yourself, knowing it doesn't change you. You're like a river, flowing effortlessly, unimpeded by the rocks or the obstacles it encounters along the way. You simply flow, knowing your value and your sense of self-worth. It's the water that nourishes everything around you, while you remain completely unaffected by anything that tries to slow you down. And as you continue this journey, notice how you start to see the world around you differently. You can forgive others easily, without needing anything in return. In fact, forgiveness feels natural, just like breathing in. And when you forgive, it's like you're setting both yourself and others free. You release all the weights of anger, of resentment, and you feel lighter, freer, and more at peace. And every breath you take, every word you speak, every step you take, it becomes infused with this understanding that you're worthy, that you're deserving, that you're loved. And the more you remember this, the more effortless it becomes. Just like learning to walk or talk, you begin to do it naturally, unconsciously, without even thinking. And with each passing day, you sense yourself embracing this truth more fully, with no effort, just pure, natural flow. You see, the more you connect with the truth of who you are, the more you realise that judgment, criticism, and even praise from others, they don't define you. No, they're like weather patterns passing through your life. Sometimes clear, sometimes stormy, but always temporary. Your sense of worth, your inner strength, your love and acceptance, they're the constants. Like the earth beneath your feet, always solid, always steady. Now, as you reflect on your life, you may start to notice the little things that change. The small moments where you let go of judgment, where you love yourself unconditionally, where you forgive and accept both yourself and others, all with a sense of ease and peace. And in these moments you realise the most important opinion, the only opinion that truly matters, is your own. And with that, you begin to trust yourself more, love yourself more, and accept yourself more each and every day. Isn't it amazing how this feels so natural now, so effortless? You're free, completely free, to move through life with love, acceptance and unshakable confidence, knowing that you are enough, just as you are, always have been, always will be. And so you keep going, moving forward, living fully, breathing deeply, with every step you take, knowing that you're the creator of your experience, and your worth is already and always infinite. And as you continue to relax and drift deeper into this space, you might notice how easy it is to simply let go, and imagine that in this moment you're standing at the edge of a vast, peaceful ocean. The tide is gentle, flowing smoothly, just as your thoughts do now. And as you breathe in, you realise the ocean is your mind, deep, vast and infinite. And just like the ocean, your thoughts and feelings, they come and go, flowing in and out, never staying in one place for too long. You see, this is how life works, doesn't it? Thoughts, judgments and opinions, they arise. But they're just like waves, they come and go, never permanent, never lasting. And now, as you stand by the ocean, you realise something incredibly important. The waves, the tide, the changes, none of it affects the ocean itself. The ocean remains calm, clear and steady, regardless of what happens on the surface. And just like the ocean, you too remain unshaken, no matter what judgments or criticisms arise around you. You are the calm centre, the steady presence. Everything else is simply passing by. Feel how natural this is. You don't have to force it. It's always been there, always been a part of you. Every time you ever felt a judgment or criticism deep inside, you knew this was true, and now you recognise it more clearly than ever before. With each passing moment, your belief in your own unshakable worth becomes stronger, more automatic. The more you trust in this truth, the easier it is to see how insignificant the opinions of others really are. The beauty of this process is it doesn't require anything from you. It's like a garden. You don't need to force the flowers to bloom. They do it naturally, effortlessly, because that is their nature, and your nature too. It's to be worthy, to be free from the weight of others' judgment. You're worthy just as you are. No need to prove it. No need to earn it. It's simply who you are, always. And as you let this realization sink in, notice how easy it becomes to love yourself unconditionally. Unconditional love doesn't ask for anything in return. It doesn't judge. It simply is. Love flows freely, effortlessly, like a river that never runs dry. There are no conditions to this love. It's present all the time, just as your worth is. So imagine this love as a warm golden light that fills every part of you. With every breath, this light grows brighter, more radiant, more expansive. And as you feel this unconditional love, you also begin to notice how easily forgiveness flows from you. Forgiveness is not something you need to force, not something you need to earn. It's a natural part of you. It's like the air you breathe, always there, always available. When you forgive yourself and others, you free yourself from the past, from anything that could weigh you down. You release the old stories, the old patterns, and you feel lighter, freer, and more at peace. So now let's focus on acceptance. Acceptance is not about being perfect, and it's certainly not about changing yourself to fit others' expectations. Acceptance is about recognizing that you're already whole, exactly as you are, right now. So imagine every part of you, every thought, every feeling, every action. It's simply part of the journey of becoming more of who you truly are. And just as a tree accepts each season, knowing it will bloom when the time is right, you accept yourself in all your seasons, knowing you're always evolving, always growing, always exactly where you need to be. So feel how natural it is to accept yourself fully, just as you are right now. No need for change, no need for improvement. You're perfect in your imperfection, and this is the key to your freedom. The moment you stop trying to meet someone else's expectations, you allow yourself to be, and in that being, you access an infinite well of self-worth, of love, of peace. It's always there, always available. And as you continue to breathe in and out, you might notice how this sense of self-worth begins to spread into every part of your life. Every interaction, every moment becomes an opportunity to reinforce the truth of who you are. You see, every moment is a chance to remember that you're worthy, that you're enough, just as you are. And every time you remember, every time you affirm your own worth, you reinforce it in your unconscious mind, making it more automatic, more effortless. This is your natural state. It's always been there, always available, waiting for you to recognize it. So think about it. When you know your worth, when you remember who you truly are, nothing and no one can take it away from you. It's like the sun. Its light is always shining, no matter what clouds may pass by. And in the same way, your worth is always shining. Even if others can't see it, it doesn't matter. You know, you feel it, and that's enough. Because you see, others will continue to have their judgments, their opinions, their beliefs. But you no longer need to hold on to theirs. You simply let them go, like leaves carried by the wind. You release them without attachment, knowing that their judgment does not define you. And this is the beauty of your journey. You're free from the weight of other people's perceptions. You're free to create your own reality, free to live in alignment with your true self, without needing permission from anyone else. And with every breath, you feel yourself more deeply connected to this truth. You begin to realize the more you let go of the need for external validation, the more you affirm your own inherent value. You begin to see how this process is empowering. With every moment of self-love, self-acceptance and forgiveness, you step into your true power. You're the creator of your experience. Your worth is never in question, because you already know on a deep level that you are enough. And isn't it amazing how this realization becomes so natural, so effortless? It's like a light bulb turning on, illuminating everything that's around you. You see the world with new eyes, no longer affected by the judgments of others, but guided by your own inner compass. This compass is unwavering, always pointing you back to your worth, your love, your unshakable sense of self. And now imagine this belief growing stronger within you with each passing day. And imagine how, as you go through your life, you continue to reinforce your unshakable worth in every action, every thought, every choice. You start to see more and more evidence of your own value, how others treat you with respect, how you treat yourself with kindness, how everything begins to align with the truth of who you are. And as you take this with you, you notice how effortlessly it flows, how naturally you move through life, with this belief fully installed. Every time you breathe, every time you smile, every time you speak, you're affirming this truth. You're worthy, just as you are. And as you continue to do this, it becomes even easier to love, forgive, and accept yourself completely, unconditionally. So take a moment now and feel how deeply rooted this truth is within you. You're worthy, you're enough, and nothing and no one can ever take that away from you.